Is that a Hollister shirt?
Oh, it is. Yeah, this thing is old. I got this like 10 years ago.
Nice. Mine's Carhartt, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, dude.
Your Carhartt.
Fucking nifty. Is Hollister still around?
No.
They're not?
I don't think so. The only thing I know, I mean, because their parent company was Abercrombie. And I
Are they
think
still around?
Yes, they are still around. Right? No, or is it American Eagle I'm thinking of?
American Eagle is definitely still around.
I know they're still around, but I don't recall. I don't remember.
Hollister bankrupt. That's not how you spell bankrupt. I said bankrupt.
Actually, Hollister is still around.
They
They've
are?
seen a resurgence in recent years, apparently.
Oh, well, there we are.
But they did file for bankruptcy in 2019.
That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, no, that was Hollister Construction Services.
Oh, just kidding then.
So a bunch of people
I don't know
thought
what
they
we're
were
talking about.
bankrupt.
I got nothing.
Hey, you know what? You tried, Lefty.
Do. You know what, dude? You know what, dude? You know what, dude?
Oh, dude!
Oh, hey. But start of the episode.
Hi!
Yellow. You
This is episode 4 of season 3 of the Ridiculous Minds podcast.
yeah, dude, we're gonna have a nice pants shitting sesh.
You got
What we're gonna do.
Stein over here.
Mm-hmm. Jort Creamer himself.
You got-
What the fuck are you looking at?
Stubs over here. I'm about to sneeze my fucking headset off.
You piece of shit! Don't you ever do that again. Not cool, dude.
I tried to exasperate that one so my headset would come off.
Oh yeah, dude, you gotta let me exasperate that real quick.
The way your body specifically reacts to sneezes is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, you
it's
just like ragdoll.
it's like your body's doing the internal. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. And then
you're
the sneeze
you're
comes
ice
out.
skating and you're like tripping for like 10, 15 seconds.
Outrageous.
Oh, incredible. But anyway, yeah, so dudes.
Saw, dude.
We're back. Episode 4.
4, 5, 6.
We all,
3.
Stubbs and I have alcoholic beverages, but Stein does not today, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
It's dry Groundhog Day.
Is it Groundhog Day?
Tomorrow.
Oh. Not expecting to get a headache if I drink.
Yeah.
So, iced tea it is.
What a bitch.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing quite says masculinity like an alcoholic beverage in your hand.
Yeah, dude. Nothing says masculinity like a vodka cranberry.
Nothing quite says it in a
True. In a solo cup.
Nothing quite says masculinity like a poster on your wall that says fuck.
Oh yeah, nah. But first of all, it says fuck Geralt of Rivia. So that's how
what do you mean?
letters work.
Why? Fuck Geralt of Rivia. Why?
No. That's a quote from Geralt of Rivia. Fuck. And then under it says
I thought you were saying
Geralt of Rivia. No.
Like, fuck that guy.
Big fan, big Geralt fan. I got another picture of Geralt right fucking
to the
next
right
to it.
to that. That's what I was going to say.
There. Yeah.
I have Pentakill up here, and I had Misfortune from League of Legends right here, but that fell down on a stream with Stein.
I've got the white tree of Gondor right there.
And back there, currently hidden by a tiny green screen, I have an emoji that Hammy made me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like watching us.
Hopefully I'll be getting mine soon.
You got one from Hammy?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, tell Stein about the Lefty thing.
Dude. Here, adventures in retail. So I was at work. What was this, Thursday? It was Thursday, right? Yeah, it was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I was at work on Thursday. Guy comes up to me, starts complaining just off the bat about how he can't demo the Bose soundbars the way he wants the Bose soundbars to demo. Excuse me. Holy shit.
How did he want them demoed?
He didn't like the pre-recorded demos that are on the display.
Oh, he had to have his
Bose.
own. He had to have his own audio.
He wanted. Well, no, he wanted like movies broadcast so he could hear like real time sort of thing, which I can understand. But at the same time, it's like just listen to the capabilities of the speaker. Like that's all then
fair enough
that you need to hear. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, it Bose sets these demos, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know how else to show you that. And then he looks at me, and then he's like, what's your name? I'm like, Josh. He goes, you sure it's not Lefty?
What?
I go, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not Lefty. So the man proceeds to call me Lefty for the rest of our transaction of the sale. For like 15 to 20 minutes, this man took every opportunity to call me Lefty.
Huh.
And for those of you that don't know, they call me Stubs because I'm missing my left hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little confused by that. I would think if anything, it would be righty.
Yeah, well, therein lies the sarcasm and irony, I guess.
Yeah.
So
It's not very funny.
No, it isn't. I mean, so throughout this whole transaction, this dude is kind of being a dick. I mean, it
sounds like it.
I mean, he was already a dick when he started doing that stuff, but like he was kind of one of those douchebags that thinks he knows what he's talking about, but doesn't actually know what he's talking about. So I'm sitting there, and by the end of the transaction, we're like talking about soundbars more, and like we're talking about different ones and how they compare and contrast. And he's like, you really should get a name tag that says Lefty. Like, you should just change it.
He's really just going after
He's
that.
really just laying it on thick.
He found his joke and he's going with it.
So he's just going with it. And I'm just like, just buy the fucking thing so I can make money. It's like, so I do. So he has to go to the bathroom. So I said, the boxes are there. If you need anything, let me know. So I go out back and I'm just fucking annoyed. So I take a couple of seconds to myself in the warehouse and I'm like, fucking people, dude. Fucking people. The audacity of people. So then I come back out and that guy doesn't come back, but I hear on our walkie-talkies that my general manager ran into this dude.
Oh, Jesus.
And was like, oh, you're grabbing all this stuff. Did you work with anybody out back? And he goes, yeah, I worked with Lefty.
Jesus Christ.
To my general manager. He goes,
wow.
My general manager goes, his name's Josh, you know. and after the sale goes through, he was kind of a dick to the person who rang him out up front and stuff like that too. Surprise.
Big surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he leaves. And then I'm talking to one of our regional managers who was in that day. And the general manager comes back. And we're just shooting the shit. The regional manager I've actually known for a couple of decades. So he and I just have known each other for a while.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
And we were just shooting the shit. And the general manager comes back. He goes, hey, Lefty. So we're all just dying. And my regional manager just goes, what? Just like, he's like, excuse me? And then I'm like, oh, no. Let me explain the story. let me tell the story.
That's
so
incredible.
that was just, that was a whole thing.
There's some people who could just wake up one day and they're like, I'm going to walk in the store and just be a dick. Like, I don't get that mindset.
One thing that so there was one time where I felt like a dick in that situation. So when I was working at a bank, I'm not going to say which bank it was, but when I was working at a bank, this gentleman comes in who's missing his right hand. Okay. So I'm
I
thinking,
think I see where this is
Wonder
going.
Twin Powers activate.
I'm thinking to myself, this guy fucking gets it, right? This guy gets
Fair.
it. So I freaking walk up like beside him while he's at the teller line. After, like, hindsight's 2020, right? Like, after this, I thought to myself, I go, oh wow, I was a pretty huge douche there. Like, I probably could have gone through this a little easier, right? So he doesn't see me and doesn't see that I'm missing a hand because of the way I'm leaning. Okay. And I go to him, I go, you ever find anybody that you exchange numbers with so you can swap gloves when you buy a pair? And this dude gets so pissed. And he's like, are you kidding me? I go, no. I'm trying to be that guy. Like, I'm trying to be the guy that we exchange information. So when we buy gloves, we can just mail the other glove to the other person. I'm in the market for a glove. And if you want a free glove, I'm just going to send it to you in the mail. This is where I came from. He goes, that's ridiculous, dude. I go, right, but you didn't answer my question. Do you actually want to exchange information to send gloves to one another? He goes, no. I go, fair enough. Have a great day, sir. Meanwhile, I tried to bump Stubs with him on the way out. He wasn't having any of that.
I thought you were going to say, like, you just held up your stub and was like, high five.
Dude, you'd be surprised. You know, that's actually my least favorite thing. Like, is the high five thing.
Well, I
should just hold up the stub vertically
your
and like
perspective.
pound it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, my
Right,
least
you know-
favorite thing is when people come up to me and give me the elbow to bump them with my stub. It's like, I get it.
You would do that.
Dude. What?
How would I know?
I think you've
I
done
wouldn't
it.
do that.
I've done that.
I don't know, dude. I'm just fucking with you.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We could have been high or drunk at PAX. I don't fucking know.
Well,
dude.
okay, that's fair. I can see that
I
happening.
mean, I don't know. I don't remember
fair.
a lot of that. So it's fucking.
Yeah, me neither. It was a good time though.
It was pretty hazy between
Yeti.
between Laurel, the gummies, and whatever was coming out of Joseph's ass. I mean,
Oh God, the haziest part of it all.
dude. I swear to God, you huff enough of Joey's farts, you're gonna feel like you're on acid, dude. Like, I feel like that's the next thing. People are gonna. Joey is gonna start bottling his own farts and selling them for money to make it to PAX.
Yeah, you could make like an OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying.
Only farts.
And you have to, like, he could do like this whole, like, he could be like a sommelier of farts and just see what people have eaten.
Joey's not Somalian.
Open the bottle.
He just opens a
Taco Bell.
ketchup and onions. Yes.
Quite. Dijon?
Exactly.
I'm getting hints of apricot.
Yeah. Black currant. Yes. All right. Yeah.
5 days right.
Did you eat a candle?
He douses
He
whatever
this guy to the hospital.
Bro.
He had fucking rat poison.
He thinks he puts cucumber melon shit on his tacos from Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, that's nasty. You know,
Wait, I thought it was sour cream.
every time I've gone into a Bed Bath & Beyond and asked them where the Beyonds are, I always get asked to leave. I think they're trying to hide them from me.
Yeah, I've ever been not Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works. That's what I was fucking thinking.
I know what you
Oh,
meant.
that makes sense.
Thank you.
I always get
Jesus
those mixed
Christ.
up too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I always go in there and ask them where the bodies are, and they always kick me out too. Yeah, dude.
Where do you work on the bodies here? Is like, do you do any sort of massage parloring out back?
Are you bathing the bodies or?
And with massage parloring, is this owned by Robert Kraft?
Who's Robert Kraft?
The owner of the Patriots. The owner of the Patriots that got caught in a frigging rub and tug salon down in Miami.
Oh my God, dude, that's incredible. That was very different from what I was thinking. I was definitely thinking Kraft.
In his defense, okay, His wife had just died the last year from cancer. And he was at a massage parlor and was getting a happy ending. Like, in his defense, his wife did die of cancer. So
I would imagine he was probably a bit emotionally distraught.
Right, but at the same time, he did pay for it. It's not like he got it for free. He was paying for a service.
Comment on this. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to respond to this
What do you
line
mean?
of questioning. What do you want me to say?
What's your opinion on it?
Okay, I could see it.
Right.
That's all.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Strong feelings about it. Like, yeah, whatever.
I could see somebody reacting that way if their wife has been dead for a year, sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, people are just like, oh, Robert Kraft. So I'm like, oh, dude, I mean, she offered the service. He paid for it. It's not like she didn't make money. Like,
yeah, dude.
If it's legal in Las Vegas, for Christ's sake, what's the difference?
You're trying to defend this. I'm not criticizing this.
No, nobody's arguing with you, dude.
No,
I don't know, but you guys aren't freaking talking shit. Fucking.
I have no dog in this fight.
What do you mean you have no dog in this fight? You're a man, aren't you?
I usually fight dogs elsewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
you do Michael Vick?
Steinvick.
Well, usually I make PETA watch.
Exactly. Oh, dude.
But the problem is they grab popcorn. So
speaking of PETA,
you know.
Oh no.
Didn't I send this to you guys? I could have swore I sent this to you guys in the group.
Yeah, I think you sent it to me.
Oh, I thought I sent it to the Ridiculous Minds thing.
Because I sent that tweet.
The one with the
milk.
dirt from no. So I thought I sent this to you guys a couple of days ago. PETA, hold on, let me find it. PETA did something, and
what did PETA do?
No, not the milk stuff, not that one. Hold on, where did I send it to you?
Well, while Stubs looks for it, Stein, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, dude.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Nice, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hold on. PETA.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you could put any one condiment inside your belly button, what would it be?
Ketchup.
Probably a stapler. Got one right here.
A condiment.
It was the first thing I looked at, so that was condiment. I'd probably put that in there. I think it would fit if I tried hard enough.
You might have to stretch it, but
curry ketchup.
You heard condiment. Like you're
what's the problem?
Well, hold on. Walk us through this process here, because he asked you what condiment you'd put in your belly button, and the first thing you do is not think of a condiment, but look to what's immediately to your right.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I had already been looking at the stapler before he asked the question, and I already told myself that the next question I get asked is I'm going to respond with stapler.
Okay. So your thought process, so the whole thing for you is just coming up with things to say that are random that may work.
You know how
dude, like,
you know how in cartoons, you always have like the monkey with symbols inside someone's head?
Yeah.
For Stein, it's just whatever he's looking directly at. In his head, he was just going stapler, 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 stapler,
no.
stapler.
Correction. It's whatever I'm looking directly at with symbols.
Oh.
So like for me, the stapler was in there with like stapler arms playing the symbols.
So here's I found it.
Hey, real quick before you read that though, mine would be green relish, because I would run out of the bathroom and be like, then run away and just see how people reacted.
Wait, what other kind of relish is there?
Red pepper relish.
Oh yeah, I just never heard anybody specify green relish.
Well, I don't want spicy stuff in there. That probably hurts.
Right,
So
but
like
I mean,
hamburger?
anytime you classify relish, every thing assumes it's green. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
right. Am I assuming that correctly, Stein? Like you were...
Yeah, I would assume that's green. I would assume. Yeah, we get a nice bottle of red ketchup real quick.
Nothing quite like bread and butter relish. Bread and butter relish, man.
Bread and butter pickles, though?
Yeah, it's
delicious.
Friggin' spot on, dude.
Delicious.
Neither.
Fucking delicious.
Both awful. I thought I hated relish for the longest time because I thought it was only sweet.
Hey.
And then I got dill relish. Fuck you. And it was delicious. So, you know.
So, you know.
You want to read that PETA thing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So on the 24th, Thursday the 23rd, a pair of activists with the animal rights group People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, also known as PETA, fuck you, PETA, were arrested on Thursday while attempting to dump a truck's worth of manure outside of Manhattan's offices of the rival of outside of a Manhattan office of a rival animal welfare group. This wasn't even like a thing that they're accusing someone of being bad to animals. This is another animal rights group that they tried to. There can only be one. Here's the funniest part. Because it's so cold, the manure froze to the dump truck. So the two activists were crawling on the manure, taking it out by hand, like clump by clump, onto the street of Manhattan, dude.
Dude, that's incredible.
It goes.
You would think.
So listen to this. So it says, so this is the Associated Press. So it says, but the protest may have raised less of a stink than intended.
I get it. You think a legitimate activist who believes in their cause would embrace other activists and like supporting the same cause?
No kidding.
But,
so it says,
nope.
So, as organizers acknowledged that much of the animal dung remained frozen solid in the truck bed. Because of the freezing temperatures, it didn't fall out, explained Ashley Byrne, a PETA spokesperson. Someone had to go up into the truck and start shoveling it out. And when I mean, it's like the dump truck is up. So it's supposed to slide out. They're climbing the shit mountain. They're climbing the shit wall to scoop it out with their hands, dude.
You think they would have had the foresight to bring like a shovel or something?
Dude, this is amazing.
Like,
so someone had to go up into the truck and start shoveling it out, and he was apprehended by police before he finished it. The stunt was the latest escalation in the group's ongoing campaign against the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or the ASPCA. So they did this outside the ASPCA's fucking office.
Isn't the ASPCA decidedly better than PETA?
Yes.
Yes.
Thought so.
Over the backing of an animal welfare certification program, PETA has alleged that the sham certificate handed down by the Global Animal Partnership appears on products that come from factory farms and other locations with a documented history of cruelty. They have called on the ASPCA to leave the partnership's board in a series of protests and full-page ads that accuse the group of humane washing. Their
claim was that these people were acting in bad faith and supporting cruel practices towards animals.
The two PETA activists who are not identified were issued summonses for illegal dumping. I'm starting.
Yeah, this person watches Harry Potter. Let me go shovel manure on their driveway.
Oh, bro, exactly. According to a police spokesperson, they are due back in court on February 11th. Police also confiscated the dump truck along with its remaining contents, which had been sourced from an animal sanctuary in New Jersey. Adding, there was quite a bit of manure left in the truck when it was taken into police custody. And that's the end of the article.
Incredible. I mean, I don't think the fact that they're protesting that is stupid. I think it's the fact that they're incredibly hypocritical because they do the same shit.
Exactly. Also, I heard probably the funniest term I've ever heard for semen. And
is it Rogert?
And it's called population paste.
Population paste. Oh my God.
That's one of the best things I've ever heard.
It sounds scientific.
Population paste. I was like,
population
that's
paste.
Outrageous.
Dude, is that how they make the Civilization games? They just whip out their population paste and spread it on a disc?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Fucking gamer moment.
Think that's why people eat so much paste?
Probably because it's all cum.
All right. So we did have a good bit of criticism. I don't know if it's criticism, suggestion for the podcast. And it was that some of our fans miss our Steinisms.
That's too bad.
So today we're going to do a Steinism.
No, we're not.
Yep.
Nope.
Sorry, Stubs.
Nope.
It's happening.
Nope.
I'll dig in. I don't give a shit.
Why not, Stubs?
Because fuck you. I'll do what I want.
Oh, shit. All right, well, hold on. Before we do that, can I go get a pickle? Because I keep thinking about pickles now that we talked about relish.
Okay, we'll pause because I want to fill up my vodka cranberry anyway.
Oh.
Also, because I'm bisexual. Okay, I'll be right back.
That's staying in.
So, Steinism.
Go for it, Chef.
Stein.
What?
We need to have more dynamisms in the podcast. We are into dynamism.
You gonna make fun of Kate and Tiff like that, Stubbs?
Yeah, well, Kate's dead to me. She went on another podcast.
That's true. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, what the fuck, Kate?
Let's talk about that before the Steinism.
Yeah.
Kate.
So
going on other
this
podcasts.
is what I'm saying, dude. You're going to take a suggestion from someone who's betrayed us like this?
Well, she wasn't the only one.
It doesn't matter. You're going to listen to one person?
Yeah, you really just gonna do that?
I mean,
We can't do that shit.
it makes sense.
Well, all right then. All right. So, Stein.
What?
I'm scrolling up on my
Hold on.
messages with
Hold on.
Stubbs because
Hold
I
on.
definitely sent him one.
Hold on a second.
Hey, I got some news
drank
about
the
you, boy.
scotch way too fast. My face is so red right now. Oh my god.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
so
I'm
hot in here.
definitely drunk right now.
Bro,
Me too, off this pickle.
it's just hitting me pretty fucking good, bro. Like, wee.
Anyway, Stein, explain to me
Unlikely.
how humans first explained burps, and similarly, how they first explained farts.
So I need to explain to you how other people first explain something.
Yes. Or their first hypothesis as to what this thing is, what is causing me to do this.
Well, I haven't really figured it out myself, so I think I might need to,
Well,
Like,
that's
what if
kind
I
of
just
the
give you-
point of the Steinism, yes.
what if I just give you my hypothesis for what they are?
Sure.
Now, I want to do the other thing, actually, because that's what you said
Okay.
first. What if I just give my hypothesis, though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, no, I think I'll do the first thing you asked, though, probably. So we'll start with the first thing you said, which I think was burps.
Mm-hmm.
No, not farts. Burps. So I need to think about this still, because I have nothing.
I'm just going to stare at you until you got something.
Give me like 20 minutes.
No. Rapid fire.
Oh.
That's how the Steinism works.
20
Hold on.
minutes later.
I need to get in the right headspace. All right. I don't say something anything.
It's going in the thumbnail.
Did I have a piece of dill on my tongue when I did that? Was that a thing?
No, I'm not looking at your tongue, dude.
Here's a good one for me for the thumbnail.
Oh, there it is, dude.
Yeah.
One of those. Okay.
That's the thumbnail right there for him. Just
His picture is just going to be zoomed in on fuck.
yeah.
So you know the Japanese?
I've heard of them.
You ever heard of this thing called the Japanese?
They have nothing to do with it. So okay, we're gonna look at Somalia in the year 1700. Now, that was actually the first time anybody had ever burped, was the year 1700 in Somalia. And
Tread carefully.
Um,
This is the makings of being very racist.
it does. And I didn't think about that before I started talking, and I didn't have a direction I was going in either. I just brought up Somalia. I think we need to not do Somalia, actually. Let's do, you know what?
Back in
Let's
old white country in Ohio.
No. Oh, Ethiopia. Okay. We'll do Ethiopia. So, that's like right next door. It's fine. So this dude in Ethiopia burped in the year 1700, and I don't think we could do Ethiopia. We do Ethiopia? What if we do like they're like we're gonna keeping that in. That's gonna get cut.
No.
Yes, dude, this has to stay in.
I know.
I don't know about that. All right.
He's like, let's talk
What's
about
the
the
city in
Spaniards.
Algeria?
Let's talk about the Spaniards.
Why did you go somewhere else?
The Spanish were in Algeria at one point, didn't they? Like, kind of colonize.
I
We
don't
can't talk.
know.
I don't want to. Okay. Okay. So, 19th century France.
Okay.
Around like.
Wait, you changed years too. Why?
Yeah. Yep. No.
I didn't want to seem.
No. We're
I
okay.
didn't want to.
Here's a bunch of white
I didn't
people.
want to upset the year 1700.
Yeah.
So we went forward 100 years. So we're at 1800 now. So get fucked. So 18th century France, and that's 1700 again. Okay. 1700 France. We're gonna.
Are you sure you're not drinking?
I'm not even high. I'm completely sober right now. Okay, so France in the year 1700. I think the city of, is it pronounced Nice? Nice? It looks like nice, but I don't think it's pronounced nice. It's pronounced Nice. Yeah.
Excuse me.
There was some dude that burped.
Right there.
And some other dude who was named like Francois or something looked at him and was like, "What was that?" But in French. And this other dude who burped was like, I think he was like nervous because he was like, they're gonna think I'm like a witch or something, because that was a thing in like the 1700s. I don't know if that was a thing in France in the 1700s, but it was a thing here in the 1700s. So we're still gonna roll with it. It was probably a thing in France too. Anyway, so he was like, I don't want these people to think I'm like a witch or something, so I'm gonna like make some shit up. And he was like, actually, I just burped. That was weird.
No kidding.
He was like, there's this guy looks at this Francois dude and is like, there's this thing called your gut biome. And what that does is it produces these gases when you digest your food, and it just makes you burp.
But in
The gas has
French.
got to come out somewhere. And little did he know, he actually predicted exactly what causes burps. He was just bullshitting, but he guessed it first try. So that's pretty cool. Now, what ensued was not quite as, it didn't work out for him quite as well. So then he farted. And then this Francois dude, he wasn't in the picture anymore. He had a heart attack after the burp. So this other dude was there. One of the paramedics. Did they have paramedics in 1700? I don't think they were called that.
No.
Yeah, this I think they just died.
They had medics,
Wait,
maybe?
hang on. What happened to Francois? He just had a heart attack after a burp?
He never heard it before, so he was scared. So he had a heart attack. And
He
he died.
freaking shit.
But
in
he
his jorts.
accurately predicted what it was?
No, not Francois. The other dude, the dude that burp predicted it. 'Cause
What
he
was
trying
his
to think of an
name?
Explanation. He didn't have one.
You sure it wasn't
and
Gerard?
Nah, it wasn't Gerard. That was his dad. Now his name was I like Frank.
That's
Frank is
Francois.
a French name.
Dude.
No,
that's
okay, wait, yeah, never mind. Okay, we're on to Frank.
Francois.
His name was
It's short for, it's French for Francis, which is
I think.
Frank.
Yeah, short for. Yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
No, it's actually long for Francis. Yeah,
God, get on with the story.
I think his name was Steven. Okay, so this dude Steven, that's a French name. He then after this dude dies because he burped, he lets out a nice good fart, and then one of the medics, because they didn't have paramedics then, looks at him. He was like, "What the fuck was that?" But also he said it in French. Because this dude had never heard that either. Like, that's just not a thing that happened. People didn't fart back then. And he again was scared that like this dude might think he's like a witch or something. So he tries to make some shit up, and he was like, "There's a dragon that crawled in my ass and it burped." And then he had to go on and explain what burping was to this guy because it hadn't caught on yet. It came out of my ass because there was this dragon in there, and the dragon got in there because I went swimming in this lake, and somebody's pet dragon had run away and went for a swim, and then it was like kind of like, those fish, those like parasites that like swim up your urethra in the Amazon. It's like kind of like it was crossed with that a little bit. It was like a cross between a dragon and one of those urethra fish, but instead of urethra, it went for the ass. So it went up in there, and let out a good belch, and then it came out. And then they thought he was a witch, and they killed him. So does that answer your question, or?
Sure, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Stubbs, you can come back now.
Yeah,
the
hold on.
Batman is gone.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. Don't worry.
Why do you do this?
I thought it would be entertaining, and it was for me, at least.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Oh, thanks.
It hurt, but I enjoyed it. Stubbs.
There was a lot of deliberation, but we got there. It's so funny.
This is one of my favorite parts of the podcast. You're right. We should do this all the time. Oh, fuck.
This is what happens when I really have no idea.
Why do you guys think round pizzas come in square boxes?
Because square boxes are easier to make, mass produced.
Yeah, that's probably
Well,
it.
wouldn't they just make the pizza square?
I think circular pizzas are easy to
Get
make.
more pizza
Right, but you're-
per
Right,
square
but
inch.
it's
of
easier.
They get
It's
the
easier to
piece.
make circular pizzas because you're making
They
them by
spin it.
hand.
Yeah, they do this, they spin it, you know?
Can you do that again?
Whoosh,
Okay, one more time.
whoosh.
You know, if I had more time to edit this episode, I'd definitely edit in a little pizza dough when he does that. But
When you does that, can you edit in the
Dude.
and put like a chef hat on him, like one of like the
Oh, yeah,
Chef
dude.
Boyardee chef hats.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Right like that. I didn't get one of the edible ones. All right. What's next?
one of the edible plates?
You're not in
Yeah.
the fucking chocolate factory, dude.
Oh,
What are you
shit.
fucking Willy Wonka?
I thought it was Willard Wonkus this whole time.
Oh my god, Willard Wonkus. It's William
No,
Wonkus.
Wonkus with a U. Like the
Yeah.
Discord Wumpus, but
Yeah,
like
Wonkus.
with a K.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's what I was thinking.
like Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, what? Wonkmo.
I don't think that. No.
Wonkmo.
Yeah.
Whitmo.
Send everybody to Wonkmo.
Oh boy.
That's the ticket.
What's your least favorite planet?
Mine's the sun, because it's like the king of planets.
What?
It just reminded me of the Harry Carey Saturday Night Live thing with Jeff Goldblum and Will Ferrell.
Wonder what Jeffy's up to these days.
Yeah.
Probably blooming some gold.
I feel like you're related to Jeff Goldblum just by looking
I would
at
not be complaining if I was, because he
The
was like
love
a-
child of Jeff Goldblum and Ben Shapiro.
you. Yep.
I'm no
you don't.
contact with Ben Shapiro. Jeff Goldblum's cool though.
Most of us don't have contact with at least one parent.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Two of the three of us. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do commune. But
Yeah.
all right,
You
beep, pop,
commune?
pop.
Neil Pop.
Yelp.
Hey guys, check out this guy.
Neil
guy.
pop up.
Check out this guy. Gonna disassemble him real quick. And
Nice,
just put him
dude.
in there, and then just slides right in.
This
Isn't that cool?
dude was so jealous that I have a 3D printer that he went and bought himself the exact same 3D printer.
No, I wasn't jealous. I was jealous. But the motivating factor was the fact that I've wanted one for years, and this was the final push. Because I saw how cool yours was, and I was
Nice.
like, oh, well, that looks so easy. I'm going to get the same one, because I looked it up and was like, these are apparently like one of the best ones you can get. So I'm going to yoink it because it's a good deal. And now now it's behind me.
Proud of you, dude.
Nice.
What have you
Thanks,
printed
dude.
so far?
So we got this guy.
So you're saying I should
He's
get
pretty
one?
fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I got a headphone stand. Got
Nice.
that bad
Nice.
boy. Oh yeah, dude.
I need one of those.
That's a good
got
use.
a fucking gridfinity ruler. That's a whole thing.
What?
It's like a storage system that has it's like this grid that you could put in drawers, and they're like all like a set unit thing, and you can get all these like modules for it, so you can just organize your shit
I'll show you my
and
set
have a
unit.
ruler for it. Yeah, I'll show you a fucking
Set unit.
And then we got the fucking the boat guy back there.
Yeah.
The little benchy.
Little man in a boat.
And then we got the poop bucket right there.
Yeah.
The poop bucket's very important.
Yeah.
Gotta have a poop bucket.
And we got like a scraper somewhere over there. I think it's right over there.
Nice, dude.
And I think that's hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold on.
No.
You think he's wearing a diaper?
Yes.
Kind of looked like he was.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Maybe you got maybe it's a bandage. Maybe you got a BBL.
Oh. You know, I could see Stein with a BBL.
Yeah, I think that's
What
what he
now?
did. What's that?
BBL?
Oh,
Are you wearing a bandage?
call me a big booty Latina?
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
It's in my tags on Twitch. Batman mask for my cat. So I haven't been able to get her to wear it yet.
One of these days.
One of these.
Yeah, every time I've tried to put it on her, she's been like, and then run away. She just does like a scraunchy thing, and then she just sprints out of here. But it's like kind of squishy. It's like rubber.
Oh, nice.
Daddy just squishes. I think it
What
was
did you
fit
use
me.
for that? Was that Pet G?
Nah, dude, this was TPU. Polyurethane.
Mm.
Polyurethane, dude.
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Also took like 4.5 hours to make.
Yeah. That's cool,
I
dude.
think that's it.
Now you can just start 3D printing Lego pieces, so you don't have to buy Lego
that.
ever again.
Oh,
Oh, two of the. Oh boy,
Curse every time you sneeze.
I do.
I find it really entertaining. I don't know why.
Yeah. Speaking of Grody, I need a fucking haircut. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Fucking go get one, dude.
Go get a haircut.
I don't wanna.
Why?
All right, well then quit fucking bitching, dude.
I don't like getting my haircut.
Why? I love getting my hair cut. I used to.
No, you're right. You like getting your haircut?
Like, don't really get my hair cut anymore.
just running scissors on a bald head.
Imagine.
That sounds risky.
Oh, I missed my hair so much, dude.
What's your hair used to look like, Stubs?
I used to have a fucking luscious mane. I did.
Yeah.
How
Afro?
luscious we talking?
I mean, I grew it out for a while there. It was, dude.
Give me a comparison here.
My hair looked a lot like. I'm trying to think of a person that you would know.
We're talking like cheetah or zebra?
What do you mean?
Well, just thinking of animals with manes. Cheetahs don't
No,
have
no, no,
manes.
no, no. I was being facetious, but
Okay.
I had shorter hair, but it was. Oh Jesus! What the fuck? Who would I? I would equate it to most like the lead singer of Keen. I'll look it up because that's. Hold on.
Keen.
Lead singer of Keen. Tom Chaplin.
Yeah, but before he went gray,
Tom-
I would say it was much like that.
Tom Chaplin.
The one on the left, my hair looked a lot like that.
I still don't know if
Mhm.
I can't picture. I'm trying to like
It wasn't quite
in
that
my
long, but
mind-
that's about what it was. Like as far
trying
as
to in my mind just cut
thickness.
that hair and put it on your head, and I
Mhm.
can't.
I mean,
I can see it.
I can look for old
It
pictures.
doesn't
of
have to be right
myself.
now. We could talk about it. But
I mean, we're talking about it
No,
right
we
now.
can't. We're not allowed to talk about it.
Uh.
Yeah, let me show you what my hair used to look.
I go back and forth about getting friggin' like hair stuff done to my head because I miss it that
you can
much.
just like have them shave your ass and put it on your head.
Yeah, do that. This is what my hair used to look like. A little bit.
Don't. It's gonna be ridiculous, isn't it? Did you send it somewhere?
Yeah, I put it in the side
Inside
chat.
chat.
Yo, you fucking idiot.
It's pretty close.
Dude. I can't do it.
Oh man.
I just looked up reverse mohawk. I got some other examples too. Oh, this one's really solid. Hold on. Oh God. Okay, I gotta say you two. This one's not the scary one. This one's the good one. All right. This one's good.
Is that good?
It's real good.
That is not good, dude.
This is the one that made me jump a little bit. Yeah, that one's like a horror movie.
I don't like either of those.
No, the middle one's fine. It's the last one that's real bad.
None of the 3 pictures you sent are good.
I would argue most of them are good.
I would argue you're wrong, but that's okay.
Can I get your insight on this?
Creative opinion.
Which ones are good?
None of them.
That's not true. Come on now.
See?
Are you telling me you wouldn't rock that middle one?
I
That's
would
pretty
not.
nice.
At all.
I would, dude. I would do that.
Sooner go bald.
Can you see me with that? Just like and then
Yeah, what? Why don't we
Yeah,
ask
just
him how
lay
she feels
down.
about that?
Oh, let me. I'll just send her a copy of this, and then see if I hear a response from the other room.
All you're gonna hear is a no.
Almost definitely.
That's
Here you
fair.
go. Here is an actual. This is. Wow. It's me singing,
Wow.
but
Wow.
actual picture of me with hair.
That's you.
That's me, dude.
Oh, I can see that. No, I think that still looks like you. You just got a shorter beard
Yeah.
and more hair.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Circa 2011, dude.
That's my boy. 2011. Goddamn.
Dude, that's when Skyrim came out.
We were
That's my reference point for everything.
in middle school.
Yeah, dude. 8th grade, 11/11/11. Skyrim day.
I'm not going to read because I am drunk.
I'll read
Okay,
it.
fair enough. I mean, I don't mind reading. I don't care.
Whatever
read
you
Stubs?
want, dude.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it?
I should probably read it.
All right.
God damn it, Stein. You're fucking.
Well, I do. I didn't send it to me.
No.
You know what, dude?
The picture.
All right. Oh, dude.
Oh,
Am I the asshole for telling my wife I'm not giving up our dog for her pregnancy? My wife and I are expecting our first child in a few months. We've been together for a couple of years, and when we met, I already had my dog, Lettuce. Hit it. Let me retry that. We've been together for a couple of years, and when we met, I already had my dog, Lettuce, I got when he was a puppy. This is not that great at writing. He's 9 now and has been my best friend through everything. Lately, my wife has been pushing me to get rid of Lettuce. Who names their dog Lettuce? Get rid of Lettuce before the baby arrives. She claims she's worried about allergies, germs around a newborn. Allergies and germs, whatever. Lettuce has never been aggressive, never bitten anyone, and is actually terrified of loud noises, so he'll probably hide from the baby. I suggested training or extra precautions, but she says she just doesn't want the risk. I put my foot down and said Lettuce isn't going anywhere. Now she's acting like I'm choosing the dog over her and our baby. I told her that if this was a sudden allergy or genuine danger, we'd work through it, but it feels like she just doesn't like him anymore. Now her family is calling me controlling and immature and saying I need to prioritize my child. Lettuce is family too, and I refuse to throw him away just because my wife changed her mind. Am I the asshole for refusing to give up my dog?
No.
No.
The dog.
No.
The dog is family. First of all,
Yes.
the dog was his family before she was.
Exactly.
Like
So,
the dog was there. You were fine with the dog. Got pregnant, and all of a sudden, you're now not fine with the dog. No, the dog. First of all, if this was a puppy and was like a year, maybe 2 years old, and you got them together at the same time, and maybe there was a couple of issues here that made you question it. Yes, I can think of rehoming the dog. I can think of that. This dog is 9 years old. You've had the dog for 9 years. The dog's going to last maybe 3 more.
Yeah.
right.
Like, you're going to try to rehome a dog that has known you its entire life. And you're trying to think, dude, that dog is family.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That dog's
I
9
mean,
years
no.
old.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to. Unless you
because
just
if
didn't
he's
like
worried
the
about-
dog to begin with.
Yeah, just because she's worried about allergies and germs, like there's not a good reason.
Right. If all of a sudden
People
it was
do
it was
that
a-
all the time.
right, if it
Like,
was a
if the dog- if the
debilitating
dog-
allergy and life threatening to the child, at that point you can figure something out. Like,
Yeah,
I
or
get
else
it.
it'd be like, oh well, the dog might have germs.
but
so
there's
I should
no
try to get rid of
reason
the dog.
to get rid of the dog until something like that happens.
Like it's wrong to fucking raise your baby in a household with pets. Like no.
Yeah, people raise children in households with dogs and cats and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I don't understand the reasoning.
I think mom brain is hitting, because mom brain's a real thing. Like, I think mom brain is hitting, and I'm assuming it's their first child. A lot of people start freaking out, start going through stuff when stuff like this happens. I get it. I think she's going through something, and I think she's lashing out at the dog for some reason. Because I think she's probably read something somewhere and is concerned about germs and stuff. Like, that's... Dude,
To me, it sounds just like she doesn't like the dog.
bro, kids get dirty. Like, you don't think there's going to be germs outside when they play? Like, like
To me, it just sounds like excuses. I think she just doesn't want the
I
dog.
agree. I think she's making
Now-
shit up.
I want to talk for a second about her family that's calling this man controlling and immature.
Yeah. Well, now I know
fuck
where
you.
she gets it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Don't fuck it. How is any of that controlling or immature? I wouldn't get rid of my dog either.
No. Mm-mm. Not happening.
Maybe for a couple months when the baby's born. I mean, this is probably a given. Like we'll keep the dog pretty far away from the baby. Sure, I could see that. But like, I'm not getting rid of my dog.
Even then, I don't think you need to do that like constantly. Like,
I would like newborn. I can't imagine having a dog near is probably healthy, and I can understand that. But that's why you have
I have no idea.
Yeah,
control over where the dog is.
I think that, first of all, her family, it almost... Do we know how far along she is?
She said they're expecting in a few months.
Yeah.
So she's like in her second trimester, basically. So, and all of a sudden, she's now having a problem with the dog.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me, her family put a bug in her ear. And her
I mean, they're the ones
family,
calling him afterwards.
and her family, it basically turned her on the dog. That's my theory.
Well, why though?
That's a shitty family.
I agree. But what I'm saying is because she's vulnerable when you're pregnant, you're vulnerable to a lot of shit. Your emotions are going all over. The hormones are fucking all over the place.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What my thinking is that her family, for some reason, put it in her head that this dog is disgusting. It's a danger. Allergies, blah, 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 blah. And now she's worried, even though I bet she wasn't to begin with.
Also, it seems lettuce. Like he's a good boy.
Yeah. To be clear, I don't think the wife is also. I don't think she's the asshole either. I think she's going through a pregnancy and like hormones and stuff happen. I think the family is an asshole for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think she's an asshole at all.
I mean, she could be an asshole. I don't know.
If they can, well, we don't know what happened after this. After he said no, we're not getting rid of the dog.
Right.
Yeah,
we don't know
if I know she's an asshole or not. I could just say her family's an asshole.
Because my whole
her
thing is,
are assholes.
Let's say they keep the dog, right? They keep the dog. Kid is born. Keep the dog. No allergies. No sudden sicknesses. No issues with the dog. Dog is fine. You're going to make me rehome a dog that was perfectly fine for our child, and all of a sudden, like, at that point, I'm thinking to myself, you and or your family almost made me rehome my best friend for the last 9 years for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that would drive me up a wall. Yeah, I feel like I would definitely hold that against that family for a long time.
No, if this was me, if I were in these shoes and this family called me about that, first of all, not getting rid of the dog. Second of all, I'm just like being strictly business with that family for the rest of our relationship. I don't care. I don't want to talk to you. I will talk to you when I have to and only when I have to. You're not getting rid of my dog.
Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's my thought process on it. I think the family's the asshole. I think neither one of them are assholes. I think she's going through something and her family put shit in her head. That's what I think happened.
It kind of sounds like people that haven't had pets and they're just like, oh, this is like a toy.
Yeah. They think of it more. They think of it more as an object than
which is just not how that is.
Right.
If you actually appreciate your pets, that's not.
Now,
how you
let's be clear. If you have the child and there is something, a life-threatening issue, or the dog or the child is allergic to the dog,
if
that is a different story. Totally different story.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a further discussion, and I don't know how I would respond. Well, I know how I would respond. I would prioritize the child.
Right.
But
yeah.
I would not be happy about it.
Oh yeah, I'd be pretty beside
if
myself.
that dog attacked my child after 9 years, and that dog attacked my child and like bit at my child, that dog would.
Well, I don't know about that, but I would definitely get rid of the dog.
If the dog bit my child, I would.
I mean, it depends on what kind of bite we're talking here. If it's like
if the dog attacked my child viciously,
angrily attacked.
like straight up attack the child, I would fuck the dog.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, definitely.
I would do the same thing, like as if it's like a person attacked my child. If a person attacked it's gonna. I think of it the same way. Like I
thought you meant like, okay, the kid crawls up to the dog, pulls its tail, and then the dog like
growls or something. No.
Well,
That's.
I mean, even if you hurt a dog and they bite you in response, if it's not like an actual like attack, it's like, okay, maybe it broke a little skin because you fucking yanked on its tail. Like,
no, that's different. That's a different story.
Yeah,
I'm just talking kind of
like
attacked, unprovoked. Like
no, that's a no brainer.
Out of nowhere, right.
No.
That's what I mean.
An actual life-threatening issue with this dog and the child living in the same home, that is a different story. But as far as I'm concerned, the baby's not born yet. There's no mention of any kind of allergy that would affect the pregnancy of the wife, which is also could be a different story potentially. There's no mention of that anywhere in here. So this family is just being bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're fucking douchebags.
I'm not getting rid of my dog. I want a dog so bad.
Fuck you, PETA.
Please close. Me too.
All right. I think that's going to do it for episode 4 of season 3 of the Ridiculous Minds podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave a message on Google Voice.
Oh, yeah.
What else? There's got to be
If you have suggestions,
message.
If you have suggestions for the podcast, we will only take suggestions in the comments now. We will no longer take them in person.
Correct. Yeah. You can either... you have to comment or you can leave a message on the Google Voice number.
Send via Telegram.
Yes. I would like a carrier pigeon and or smoke signal.
Can I get a carrier swan?
That'd be
Nobody ever
sick,
sends swans
dude.
anymore.
That'd be sick.
Why nobody ever sends swans
Can we
anymore?
talk about the best modes of communication in that? Why pigeons? Why not like a carrier hawk or like a peregrine falcon? Like if you were thinking about sending messages as quickly as possible and birds were your only mode of communication to do that, why the fuck would you use the fucking rat of the sky and not something that is extremely fast and intelligent? Like use a raven or something like that, or like a fucking, like I said,
smart?
the peregrine falcon, which is the fastest bird.
The reasoning is that the pigeons are very smart and easier to train than those other large birds.
But they have
easier to get your hands on. I mean, like,
that would make sense. They're probably.
I would think.
The pigeons are more common birds. The pigeon's a more common bird,
right?
But I'm just thinking, like, if you were like the communications specialist back in the day, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you have like, okay, here's our rate for a pigeon, and here's our rate for our peregrine falcon rate, where it's like you can get there in a day or you can get there in a week because of the pigeon.
Like express shipping. That's a FedEx started. They sold birds.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
for delivery. Have you ever interacted with a swan in person?
What?
A swan. You ever interacted
No.
with one?
I have two.
They're not friendly creatures.
They were with me.
Right? Oh, okay.
So we
Geese
have
are assholes.
geese are huge assholes in New
We've
Hampshire.
already talked about that.
In New Hampshire, there is in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, which is a small part of the 18 miles of coastline that New Hampshire has.
18 miles,
there's a
wow.
coast.
New Hampshire
I knew
has
it was
18
small.
miles of coastline.
But there.
We touch the ocean for 18 miles between
Awesome.
Massachusetts and Maine. And there is a pond that just across the street, literally across the street from the ocean, where two mated swans live. They migrate and they come back every single year.
Oh,
And
neat.
they're there and you can see them. They're actually decently friendly. Obviously, if you accost them, they're going to be assholes. But like I was within like 15 feet of them and they were
Oh,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
Like I can usually get like within a decent range of them, but I can't you can't like go up to them because they'll start. freaking the
No,
fuck
of
out
course.
you.
But typically, when you get close enough, they're gonna friggin' start coming at you. But it's like
yeah, they start whipping those feathers out.
Yeah, but they were
Getting those wings ready to go.
But they're fucking beautiful, dude. They're gorgeous
Very great.
birds.
But yeah, Kim's college had a pond at it with two swans that were also mated.
Yeah.
And the one was like, if you like touched the water, it doesn't matter where in the pond he was, he'd start coming over to you and get ready to fucking smack you. And the other one would just be chilling. He's just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of drunk college kids that I think were not so nice to the swans. So
That'll happen.
I can understand their apprehensiveness.
Yeah.
But I will say though, never once in my life had an issue with a goose,
Really?
and I have accosted many geese.
And I
You're a
have
goose.
accosted.
I have approached many geese. There was this one time at work where I pulled into the parking lot and there was like 50 geese just standing there, and I was like trying to park and they wouldn't move, so I just kept like inching towards them and I honked, and then they like very slowly walked away,
Yeah.
very sassily. They were like
Yeah, they
honking
were
the whole way,
like, fuck this dude.
and then they all flew away as soon as I opened the door and shat on everything.
Hell yeah.
Why do
That's
they
how they
shit
get
as
you.
soon as they take off? Like, why is that a thing? It's like they take
they're
off.
holding
and
it in.
It's
Yeah,
just
and then-
raining.
It helps propel them up.
That's probably it. It's the propulsion.
Yeah, propulsion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Propulsion factor.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Once again, that's going to do it. Love you.
Bye later, y'all.
Bye.
Love you, bye. Do 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 do. You know what, dude? You know what, dude? You know what, dude?